2010 BMW X5 Diesel, and it has a bright check engine light. This thing has been to the dealer probably 4 times in the last 2 months, and the code is I believe 4D16. That's what I read with my scan tool, and that is the SCR efficiency. So that means is the exhaust probably needs to be replaced, and this car here has 117,000 miles on it. And as far as I see in my research, this thing should be under emissions warranty up until at least 118,000 miles. So we took it to the local dealer multiple times and spent over $4,000. The dealer refuses to change the exhaust, and not only that, but they're saying that's not what the problem is. So I'm a little upset in this video because you spend thousands at the dealer and they can't even change something under warranty. And this is an emissions problem, so I'm sure if EPA sees this video, maybe they'll contact the BMWs or something in this area, or who knows, it might not get anywhere, but that's what it is. And the emission is just crazy. Like, you try to keep up with it. This car was it's a one-owner car, and it's always been serviced at the local BMW dealer, and they still can't replace something under warranty. And they know what the problem is, they just ignore it, and they keep replacing other parts around and ignore the exhaust, because it is an expensive fix. To do the exhaust yourself is, I mean, I think the dealer quote was like $3,600 just to replace the exhaust, a couple sensors, and a reprogram. But if you do it yourself, the exhaust I'm sure you can get for 12, 13, 1400 bucks, and replace it and reprogram. But I'm guessing this is why people do deletes on diesels, because it just doesn't work. It's good when it does work, but it doesn't work for long. So this 2010 BMW X5 Diesel has been retuned for a DPF delete, and drives amazing. I didn't touch the exhaust just yet. I want to put a few miles on it just to make sure that it drives good and shifts good and everything like that. There's no lights on the dash. It drives just like it would original, and once we clear up the exhaust, it should drive even better, because it'll be able to breathe. So stay tuned for that. But the sad part is that it's still under warranty. This vehicle was still under warranty, under emissions, and the dealer refused to change the exhaust, and they kept making excuses, this and that. And this is a local BMW dealer in Asheville, North Carolina, that refused to do the work. And that's why people are wasting so much money, and they keep paying and paying. And this, to replace the exhaust, it's over $3,500 if you pay the dealer to do it. And it should be replaced under warranty because it's an EPA thing. So good luck, EPA, with BMW and all that. This one is gonna be deleted and stress-free now. So stay tuned for more later. 2010 BMW X5 Diesel. So we did a tune on it like a week ago, and now we're gonna be removing the exhaust components, the DPF filter, and this piece right here. It's full, it needs to be gutted. So the DPF filter is clogged, and Asheville BMW of Asheville refused to replace this DPF filter under warranty. This car is still under warranty. It's got 100,000 miles on it, a little bit over 100,000, but it's still under emissions warranty. And we took this thing in 3 or 4 times, spent over $4,000, and they replaced everything but the DPF filter. And so this is what we're dealing with. And I heard it's a little bit of a pain to remove it, right, Vasily? Because subframe's a little bit in the way, the motor mount's in the way, but looks like you got 1 or 2 bolts removed, so that's a good start. Let's get to it. I think you need a bigger hammer. Slide. So it was a struggle to drill a hole through this. The reason why I drilled a hole and didn't gut the whole thing is because I want this to play a role of a muffler a little bit, and hopefully that works. And it's a 3-inch hole all the way through it, and the first layer here is basically metal. I don't know what type of metal it is. Maybe it's expensive platinum or whatever they use in cats, but I have no idea. And then the rest of it is just like just a regular material. So I was able to drill a 3-inch hole with the hole saw all the way through that. And the back section, what we did was, in the back section, what I did was I cut a huge square out, bend it back, took the insides out, and we're gonna weld it up, and that'll be good. It's gonna be original looking if someone was to look underneath. Also, it was a struggle getting the DPF filter out of the car, because even with dropping the subframe, we ended up removing not only the motor mount bracket but the motor mount itself. And I couldn't find a video on these older 2010 X5s. I saw a few videos on the newer ones, and the DPF filter is a little bit different. It didn't have this cooler on the side. There's this cooler here on this 2010 that I didn't see on the other one. It's gonna be a real pain to get it back in there and get this clamp on, and the gasket. The clamp broke, the bolt broke because it was seized. So I need to get a new clamp and a new gasket for the DPF filter, which I don't know how it's gonna be possible to line all of this up when there's no room to stick my hands in there. But it is what it is. I should have probably ordered a downpipe for this. It would have been so much easier probably to work with, but I just want it to be original looking, so this should work. It's just a lot more work, I guess, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna call for a new clamp and then go from there. So there's like a week lead time on a new clamp, and I was able to find an exact length bolt here at our shop, and I was able to drill the old one out because it completely broke on the inside. I drilled it out, and as you can see, I'm back in business. This clamp was slowing me down, and I'm trying to get this thing assembled today and get back on the road. So everything is looking good. There is a 3-inch hole going through the exhaust now, and like I said before, I just want it to work as a muffler, sort of, just so the car is not as loud. Hopefully that works. I don't think I've seen anybody try that before, but we'll see what happens. By the way, the turbo is in good shape. I just checked it for play and it's solid, so it doesn't have any movement. And there was a slight leak up here, looks like from the turbo oil drain, and I just tightened those clamps up because the hose still looks like it's in good shape. Maybe the clamps were loose a little bit, so I tightened them up, and that should take care of it. So I'm gonna try to stick this thing back in and go from there. So now that I got this DPF filter back in there, I gotta put the motor mount back in, and then the motor mount bracket before I tighten this, because I need to lift it up and down. So if I tighten it, I won't be able to squeeze any of that in. So I'm gonna try to fit this motor mount in there. So I got the DPF filter back in place. I've got all the bolts tightened. Actually, I missed 2 right here. I got them started, but I gotta tighten them. And now I guess once I tighten those 2 bolts, I can put the subframe back in place and start assembling everything under here. Put the rear section of the exhaust on, which is ready. It's been welded and stuff, so we just gotta put that back on. And then at the top, I'll just have to reconnect some sensors, and that'll be it. Right, Dennis?
Yes, sir.
My helper for today. Because your dad is missing out. He left me hanging, so thanks, Dennis, for your help. Let's get this thing on the road. Alright, the car's back on the ground, ready to start. Everything over here is assembled. Everything's in place. The map sensor's connected. All the air ducts are connected. Dennis, we're ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Here, hold this camera. think I lost some weight. Oh, there it is.
Sounds good.
Good. It runs great, dude.
Did it just die?
No, that's good.
That's right.
You hold it next to the exhaust. Right
This?
here.
Right here?
Yeah, not too close.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take it for a ride. Dude, it sounds the same. Like it's literally,
Yeah,
it doesn't sound any louder, which is what we wanted. That's the whole point of me drilling a 3-inch hole through the DPF filter. That was why I did it. Buckle up. It's gonna be fast. Look, no dash lights. Show that. No dash lights. Nothing. Sometimes you gotta take care of things yourself when the BMW doesn't want to do it under warranty, you know.
Next one.
Maybe it's a little bit louder, but I mean that's expected because the exhaust is basically, you know, gutted. It's a little bit louder. But I like it. I thought it'd be like annoying loud, but I like it. It sounds like a real diesel, you know what I mean? What about the sand it, dude? We'll top off the diesel also. Dude, I'm happy. I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
Yeah. We got this done quick, or you did.
I mean, like a full day, because yesterday did a half a day and today, basically, half a day pretty much. Alright, which way should we go? We'll go that way, because there's some diesel there we can get. Alright, you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Dude, it smokes when I push it to the floor. I mean, it's also expected. But when you drive it normal, it's good. I've seen you smoke, so that's good. I like it. What about you? Like it?
Yeah, it's not bad. Smooth ride.
I only like BMWs when they're not broken.
Yeah.
When they're broken, I don't like them. Alright, so that's gonna be it, I guess, for this video. Like and subscribe. It runs good, no check engine light, nothing. It's tuned. DPF deleted. BMW didn't want to do it under warranty, so we did what we had to do. And it worked out good. So, peace.